Hello friends, welcome back. From this video I'm going to do the gun, and in this video we're going to do the base shape of the gun. So let's start doing it. So let me first show you. Here I'm going to use this reference, and the model name is I think G-Lock Gen 5. You can search it, and I'll put all these references in that folder, in the reference folder. You can find that on the first video of the course. So here are some good reference images, and I'm going to take this reference image as my background. So let's take this one. So I'm going to Maya, and now I'm going to work in a new fresh scene. I can do inside that scene, inside the old scene, but I just want a fresh scene. Then once I complete the model, then I can import it to that scene. So let's start from my fresh scene, and now I'm going for the 4-view layout here, and let's bring the image here. Let's go to this side image and click on this image plane icon, and let's bring the reference image. I have already put that reference image inside the source image of my project folder here. So let's open it. Okay, here's my gun, and just I'm going to use this image. I don't have perfect front view or any other views, so although I have some different view images, but those images I cannot import here. So okay, let's move this image. Okay, so select this one and let's move in -z axis so that I can model here, and now it's behind the grid there. Now I'm going to do the basic shape first, and then we'll bring the details. Okay, so if you check the model, it's kind of square rectangle shape here, and this is also a rectangle. It's two rectangle, basic rectangle. So let's first start from this rectangle. So I'm going to take a cube for that, and let's position it here, and let's go use the inputs. So I'm going to use like this. Then let's increase the width. Now in this case I think depth. Okay, in order to see the behind references with the shading, I need to turn on the X-ray option here from shading menu here. Now I can see through my model. Okay, something like this. Let's increase a little bit so that it fits there. Maybe a little bit more, just like this. Yeah. Now let's see the depth there. So in this case the width, I think the width should be a little bit more. You can eyeballing the reference images there. So I have a lot of images here. You can see the width there. Okay, later we can adjust this. Okay, let's say this is okay for now. Now I'm going to put some edge loops here and some edge loops in this way so that I can extrude this piece. So let's increase some edge loops. I'm going to increase some edge loops here in this width area as well. So let's increase at least 1 to 2 so that I'll get one edge loop in between, and let's add some in the depth area. Okay, I can always add later. So now this is fine. Let's add in the height 1. Okay, so this is my initial subdivisions. So now I'm going to vertex mode, and I'm going to adjust this line to this shape, this divider here. Okay, adjust that. Then I'm going to move this one somewhere here so that I can extrude this, this part of the gun. And here again I want something here, one edge loop at least. So I'm going to add one edge loop. So shift right mouse, insert edge loop tool, add one edge loop somewhere here. Okay, now I'm going to extrude the whole bottom part to get this. So let's select this two face and let's extrude them. Okay, this part is totally straight. I may need to move this a little bit forward so that it matches here, at least till here. Let's move this like this. So okay, let's do this round shape here. As you can see here, this part doesn't have a like square shape here, it's kind of round here. So as you can see, the corner is somewhere here, so we're going to do that. So let's select these two edge. Okay, leave the center, just the like side edge, move them somewhere here, and now I'm using my perfect world axis here. So somewhere here, now you can see it's kind of rounded. Okay, now I'm just blocking it, so once we smooth it, it will be round here. And do the same thing here. So let's select these two and move them, and here you can see the shape. Okay, somewhere here, and here also I think the back side is also round, so this side. So I'm going to move these two vertex up like this. Those are somewhere here, maybe a little bit up. Now I'm going to keep this line somewhere here, exactly here, and you can see this roundness has this roundness is continuing till here somewhere. So I can move this, vertex down like this. Okay, something like this. Let's make this line straight. So let's select this, and in order to like line up with this vertex, hold V and just move like this in this axis. Now you can see it's lining up with this vertex. If I move in this axis, it's lining up with that one. So let's do here the same thing. Hold V and move. Make sure you are not moving by holding from the center. If you do that, it will snap to that point. Okay, now if you check the reference image, this part is rounded and somewhere here it's flat, so we need to do that. So let's move this line a little bit down so that we have that roundness still here. And let's see in this area better. Just move and continue. I think we need to move this up a little bit to match the reference. So let's do this part here. So in order to do that, you can see the depth there, the width of this part, and we need to have some edge loops there. So now we don't have anything there, so I'm going to add loops. So I'm going to select this edge, and let's control right mouse button and then go to edge ring and to edge ring and split. Sorry, to edge ring and to edge ring and split, and then do the same thing here. So in this case I'm pressing G to repeat that, and now I have some loops going on like this. Now I can just do that, but before I do that, let's adjust this area. So let's move them a little bit forward like this, and maybe this one a little bit backward. Okay, so let's go and add some loops here so that we can like bridge it, or we can create that thing. So let's insert edge loop here and put one edge loop here and one here and one here. Okay, and let's do that extrude, so we can extrude that from there. So now I think you can manually do that. So let's go to vertex mode and move tool. In this case I'm going to change this to object mode. So let's hold W and left mouse button and you'll get this menu. Go to object. Here we have already object, so let's go to component mode. something like this, and then I'm going to do that. So let's select them and extrude, and let's move. Now I need to change it to world, and then let's arrange them. Let's just block it like this. Now I can just make them straight. So select them, go to scale tool and scale like this. Do the same thing here, scale like this. So now those are straight lines. So now I can just extrude them again. So let's select extrude, move them in world axis like this. So move them, and now I can also scale them like this. Somewhere here. Then let's extrude again, and this time let's put this like this. And now I'm going to extrude those faces again towards the top. So extrude, move, and then again scale like this to straighten it, and scale to match the reference image. So let's extrude, go somewhere here. Okay, then I can just breeze them. So let's delete those faces, those are already selected. I'm deleting, and then delete these two face. Now I can breeze them. So let's select the border loops and go to edit mesh and bridge. Okay, so I think I should stop the lesson here. It's getting stretched. So in the next video we're going to define the base mesh.